Hey guys, I'm Lugina and welcome to Tread Chic. So today is not your typical video. You guys know how much I love getting these great workouts out to you, but it's so important that we maintain. If you have a home treadmill, it's so important that you maintain them and try to take care of them so that you can enjoy them and use them for as long as possible. So for today, I wanted to remind you about lubricating your treadmill. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to talk about that. And you may have just realized, you know what? I've been running on my treadmill for a while and I have not even thought about lubricating the belt or just having it maintained, etc. But if you take care of it, it will last a lot longer. Each treadmill is going to be different. Some treadmills may use wax, some may use other things. You want to check your user's manual, but typically 100% silicone is best to use. But again, check your manual to see what's best for your treadmill. I'm going to be using 100% silicone, and this one is by Noosa. But if your treadmill uses silicone and 100% silicone, you want to make sure any brand will be just fine. And again, I'll put the link below. All right, so I see it's all fresh and new, so you guys can see it. I've taken off this seal. All right, took off the cap, the seal, and I'm putting this on there, the cap. And I've had this treadmill for about a year and a half. I did purchase it used. The woman that had it before me didn't really use it, and I have not oiled it, which is not a good thing. I haven't lubricated the belt. Typically with most treadmills, you want to lubricate it at least every 30 hours. Let's get down, okay? And I want you to get your hand ready. And if you can, some treadmills are not able to lift the belt, and you may have to loosen it. So you will want to check with your manual as well if you're not able to lift it. All right, but I want you to, if you can lift it, I want you to take your hand and put it underneath. It should feel slippery. Mine feels okay. It doesn't feel, I feel like it needs to be lubricated. It doesn't feel greasy or slippery, and you want it to feel slippery. You want that. Again, mine feels like, oh, you know what? It's time. It's not completely dry. It still has some sheen there, but it's definitely time to get some oil there. So if you know you've had yours for years and you've never done that, this may be the right time for you to look into your user's manual to find out what's the best lubricant for yours. Before you start, you want to make sure you unplug your treadmill. Proper belt maintenance definitely helps to reduce wear on other parts of the treadmill. So again, it's very important to make sure you get this done. Now, in the past, when you would purchase some of these, you would have to use like a measuring spoon or something, but this is great because it has this long tube. So we're going to start off on this side. And you want to put it underneath in the middle, okay? So typically where your feet are going to go, right in the middle there. All right. So you put that underneath. Again, a nice steady, so you can feel that there. And you hold that down and slowly squeeze so it's a nice steady flow. All right, then you're gonna go to the other side and do the same thing. And now you want to walk on it for a little bit, okay? So that it spreads and gets around the whole thing. So spread it out. Again, guys, it's so important that we take care of our treadmills. Lubricating the belt, so you can avoid having friction, because when it's really dry and this belt is rubbing against the panel, it can add, that friction can destroy your treadmill. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of it, maintaining it before any major problems occur. So you keep walking, stretch it out, come to the front of it. I'm liking it. You could tell my treadmill was thirsty. One thing you want to make sure is you never use WD-40 for this, to lubricate this belt. Now, I'm not saying that WD-40 may not work on other parts that are squeaking underneath other places. There may be a reason for that, but that is not, when we're lubricating the treadmill, no, we do not want to use WD-40 to lubricate the treadmill, but we want to make sure we're using what we're supposed to use, like this 100% silicone, wax, or whatever your treadmill uses. But WD-40 is never what you should be using to take care of it. All right? All right. So now let's stop it. And I'm going to come down and lift up. Oh, yes. Now that is a lubricated treadmill and a happy treadmill. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, but remember, you wanna make sure you check out your user's manual to figure out what is right for your treadmill and after how many hours. Typically every 30 hours is the cycle, but again, yours may be a little bit different. Let's take care of those treadmills so that we can make sure we are working out on them for as long as possible. Let me know if you have any questions, all right? And that is all for today. Remember, with every step that you take, to spread more love, joy, and positivity. I'll see you next time. Bye.